Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm moving a little slow, but I am at our Old Meadows wonderful park with Teddy, looking at this beautiful creek twinkling in the sunshine. And I have to be careful how I'm walking because I cannot wear tennis shoes because of my foot, so I have some slides on, and they're really accident-prone type shoes. I'm just being very careful, and I have my toes taped. Too much information. How's everybody doing today? What's everyone up to? I am taking Teddy for his walk, and it's a beautiful day at the park. I like this park too because there's not a lot of people here. The duck park that we go to, it's nice, but there's tons of people there, and everyone's walking their dog, and Teddy gets anxious and aggressive, and it's not for zen walking time. So I'm just trotting along, walking slow along while Teddy trots along. And Emily just left for work. She works at Home Goods. She also works for a company, it's her friend's mom's company, Hair Helpers, where they do all natural critter removal from one's hair. The woman does really well. She goes to different camps in our area, and they have like a let's check to make sure that you're lice-free day at the summer camps. And Emily's all covered up and gloved up and scarf and capped up, and she loves it. She gets really good tips. An actor from Yellowstone came in who lives out here in Westlake with his daughter, and another actor came in there. But just having a nice, peaceful bunch of days. It's hot. Been staying inside, mostly gardening in the morning. And today I'm going to go visit Emily at work. I want to get a few more 3-drawer. They have really nice wooden framed 4-drawer little storage things. And sometimes they're on clearance. And because I need a little more storage space for Melrose's toys when she comes over, and for wax. We gotta have proper storage for our wax. So I found a treasure early this morning, or late last night, on Mercari. I haven't seen a ton of fall stuff in yet from Bath and Body Works. I've seen some candles, but it says 2023 on Mercari. A bunch of people are selling them already. But it's a chalice. It's a chalice candle pedestal holder thing. And it's like a golden chalice. It looks all medieval, and it has like fake blood dripping from the edges. But it's cool. It's not gross. For Halloween. So I found one on Mercari for $60, and then a bunch of people are selling them on Mercari for like $70 on up. It's not on the BBW website, but people that are posting it are saying 2023 Bath and Body Works Halloween. So I don't know, maybe some stores in the country have those chalices and they're sold out already. I don't think they're everywhere, but they're on Mercari. So what else is going on? Gonna visit Emily at Home Goods. They don't open till 9:30. And I probably have to do some work on my computer today. I binged Sweet Magnolias, which season 3's back on Netflix. It was like a year and a half before they brought another season back. And I was starting round 2 of Gilmore Girls, and then season 3 of Sweet Magnolias released. So I hopped over to be able to watch that. And it was good. So I'm back to Gilmore Girls, and I'm seeing things that I missed. And plus, knowing that most of it was filmed in Burbank, I'm seeing different landmarks of things in and around Burbank where Gilmore Girls was filmed. And what was really cool is there was a scene outside the inn where Lorelai works, if any of you know what I'm talking about. Not the Dragonfly Inn, but the inn she worked at in season 1. And I'm looking at her showing these people, because there's going to be a wedding there, and they're walking over this bridge. And I'm seeing this railing on the outside of this house, and it's the same ranch that's about 8 miles from my house on Hidden Valley Road, where Knots Landing was filmed If any of you remember Knott's Landing, Gary Ewing's ranch in California was filmed at this property. So it's a privately owned property, but obviously they rented it out to different productions. Once Knott's Landing finished in 2000, early 2000s, just before Gilmore Girls started, well, right when Gilmore Girls started, they're like, hey, let's film the inn at Gary Ewing's ranch. So that was cool to see that. And I think there's still a place on the Warner Brothers lot where you can go visit where some of Gilmore Girls was filmed, what hasn't been torn down. So my brother works right next door at Warner Records. What a glamorous life he lives. He gets to travel around. He got to go to Scotland, I think when Metallica was there. And he has a great life working for Warner Records. It's his dream job. So yeah, we grew up in Burbank, right near the Disney Studios and Warner Brothers, in a little horsey area. It was fun growing up around horses. My mom still lives in my childhood home, and she boards people's horses now. She has a miniature donkey and a miniature horse and a bunch of chickens. But people rent her stalls. And she has a guy that comes and cleans and stuff. But I used to have, when I lived there, when I was in high school, I had a horse. And it was such heaven to have a horse in your backyard. I was very lucky. I stayed out of trouble in high school. On rainy days, I'd be down there grooming him and hanging out with the other horses. And I would go riding every day after school. On the weekends, I'd be with my friends. We lived near an area called Griffith Park. Come on, Teddy. We're near the observatory, sort of near the Los Angeles Zoo, and there's a ton of horse trails in those mountains. So some days we'd pack a lunch and we would ride to the old LA Zoo. There's a new zoo and then there's an old zoo. We'd go on the old LA Zoo trail, which looked down on the old zoo property. Or we would sometimes even ride up to the observatory. And sometimes we would even do a night ride, which was kind of creepy, but if you went with a group of people, it was kind of neat. And those were such fun times. I used to do barrel racing. I used to compete very amateurishly, but it was fun. And I had a lot of great horse friends, some which I'm still in contact with from high school. And now I've lived in Thousand Oaks, which is about 30 miles north of Burbank, and I'm in an equestrian area also where I live. All of the homes surrounding this park, most of them have horse property. I'm in an equestrian neighborhood. People around me have horses or are zoned for horses. I'm not zoned to have horses because my land is too small. You have to have, I think, a quarter of an acre to be allowed to have horses. I'm not sure here. But I hear them in the morning clopping down the street, or if some horse is hungry down the road and wants to be fed, I can hear them. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I've been jibber-jabbering to you guys, and I hope you get to have a wonderful day today, whatever you're doing. I did some planting yesterday. It's so hot here. It's supposed to be 94 or 96 on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm just making sure I keep everything watered. I bought a passion fruit vine a couple days ago, so I'm figuring out where to plant that. It's starting to bloom, and I need to put it somewhere where it gets at least 6 hours of full sun. So, and don't ask me how I'm going to dig a hole with my injured foot. I might wait for Emily's boyfriend or my boyfriend to dig. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Even on my hands and knees, I might dig a hole. Anyhow, happy Saturday to you all. Thank you for watching. Teddy thanks you. Good times hanging out together. Careful, Teddy. And we are just on our merry way. Gonna go home and regroup and go visit Emily at work. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Cheers, and here's to a great, drama-free, peaceful weekend. Bye. I also forgot to mention, today was my son's 29th birthday. It gave me pause for a lot of reflection on how on earth do I have a 29-year-old child? Like, what the heck? So I didn't get to be with him because he's in Louisiana, but we celebrated and got to talk and FaceTime, and of course the videos and memories came up from just about every birthday he had since Facebook existed, and then some. So I can't even believe it, he's 29. So I hope to be able to go to Louisiana in the next few months, probably when it cools off, to visit and to see the family there that's in Lafayette and to eat some crazy good food. And I didn't want to not mention Aaron's birthday. Okay, everyone, take care. Bye.